Is the screen is visible? Is my voice is audible to the students? Is my voice is audible? Okay, fine. I hope everything is clear. Yeah. So yesterday we went with a discussion of a simple concept. What is a strategy of plugin? So today also I just want to give some basic idea like how can we use different kinds of strategies here? How can we use different kinds of strategies here? So let me start that. Let me discuss the different kinds of strategies which are going to be helpful. So before we are proceeding for that, so I am just trying to go with simple questions and collect the responses. And as per your responses, we'll move on to the questions. Like what is aptitude? So the students who are attending from the last previous sessions, you are now just at least able to aware like what is aptitude. So the students who are appearing are listening the first time, you can guess like what is aptitude. So aptitude is nothing but, so what is aptitude? Aptitude is nothing but, so there are three questions. What is aptitude? The first question for you. And the second question for you is why aptitude is conducted for all the different kinds of exams. So whether we take campus placements, either it is Infosys or TCS or Accenture or Deloitte, or you are planning for any kind of government exams like banking sector or RRB, SSC, CGL, or otherwise you are planning for any other kind of higher education like CAT and MAT and ISET. So all these are having quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning or aptitude as a complete module. So why they are conducting aptitude for all the different kinds of exams? And the third point is for you, our third question for you is how to crack aptitude test. How to crack aptitude test. So these are the three questions I'm asking. So can you please tell me what is aptitude first of all? I'm expecting the response from your end. Dear students, can you tell me what is aptitude? Yes, nice, very good, Manju. Ability to think logically. Ability to think logically. Nice, good response. Common sense testing. Very good, Raju. Ability to solve the problems. Yes, Gangadhar. Fine. So, aptitude is nothing but it's all about testing your mental ability. Aptitude is a testing of your mental ability by projecting the problems in front of us in different languages, either numbers or variables or diagrams or words. And it also require your problem solving ability, how you are going to solve the problem for using that by using a different strategy. Very good responses from the students like Rohit, Jaswal, and so many other students who were giving the response. Nice response. All the responses are correct and to the point. What is aptitude? Is a problem solving ability. Aptitude is a common sense. Aptitude is a skill, it's not a knowledge. Aptitude is a skill, we have to develop that skill. Knowledge, if you by heart, it will be okay, you can learn. But aptitude is a skill, you can learn that skill with the practice. You can learn that skill with some other different or more number of practice questions. So aptitude is basically problem solving skill is required, and at the same time you have to have time management skill. Okay, and you have to have mental ability. All this, it's a combination of all this, your intelligence, common sense. Second question for you, and similarly I'm expecting the responses from your end. Why aptitude is conducted? Second question for you. Why aptitude is conducted? Why can't any other exam? Why only aptitude? Intelligence, okay. To reduce the competition. Yes, nice answer from Manoj. Manoj is saying to reduce the competition. Very good. It's basically a screening test. And why can't they screen these students by conducting any other test? Why only aptitude? So the reason is they'll conduct aptitude where they will be able to understand your intelligence level. If further, when you are doing a job, either it is a government sector or private sector, no matter, definitely every job is having some problems, or every task is having some problem, and there is a definitely there is a solution for it. But are you capable of facing any problem? Yes, if you are capable of any problem, facing any problem, are you able to identify the solution or alternative way? So that skill you are going to have in aptitude. Not only in aptitude, that skill they want in your real time also. You have that in aptitude. Practically, that kind of mindset will help to do the same thing when you are doing a job. Either it is, I'm not talking about only IT or private or government. So that's a basic skill. Once you have that skill, it would be helpful in leading your life also. Okay. Yes, so that will tell you the personality and like how you have to face the things and all. Okay, it's a test of intelligence again. So the second thing, the second point, or the third question which I kept in front of you is how to crack aptitude test. How to crack aptitude test. How can we crack aptitude test? Basically, aptitude test, how to crack aptitude test, why we have to learn this is, or why I have projected this question is, see, if you know aptitude and reasoning, you know how to solve the question which is there in aptitude and reasoning. Okay, that's fine. So apart from that, how much time you are spending in solving the question? Just solving the question anybody can do, because we learn so many, if you are from math background, or if you are not from math background also, you very well know how to deal with the problems or how to solve the problem if it is mathematics. But using the same kind of traditional approaches, it might take some time. But aptitude test is majorly going to test your accuracy and time management. Accuracy and time management. How fast are you able to do a problem? How fast you are able to do a problem will make you to stand in an aptitude test, any kind of aptitude test. So that's the reason what is required is you need to have some basic strategies. Either it is a common sense approach, or it is a strategy based approach, digital sum, hidden plugin, process of elimination plugin. So all these are the strategies which will definitely help you to solve the question faster. So how to crack aptitude test is, don't crack aptitude test by using the regular traditional approaches. If you are using the regular traditional approaches, you are going to be just like a common person, just like a student who are just looking at aptitude questions without the training. So in the training period, you should learn how to crack aptitude test by knowing the different kinds of tricks and techniques and strategies called shortcuts. So once you have these things, all these tricks, then you can feel very comfortable in solving. Not just by having the tricks, understanding how that trick was developed, understanding how that trick was developed, and once you understand that, how to apply that for different kinds of questions and doing the practice on it will make you to remember that effectively. And this trick is nothing but something which is given as a shortcut and you have to learn from so and so, not like that. So you just need to have an idea how to solve the question. Okay, so that's about aptitude. Okay, so I already told you we can use the different kinds of strategies in So we can use the different kinds of strategies. Either it is a plugin strategy, or it can be a process of elimination, or it can be a hidden plugin. So anything you can apply in order to proceed with the solution. Let's solve some questions based on it. Let's try to understand what is a common sense, how to apply common sense in solving the questions. So we'll try to understand how can we apply the logics without having any knowledge, or with zero knowledge, how can we make the answer choices? We'll try to understand. So the first one is, I'm trying to discuss an approach called the process of elimination. Process of elimination. How can we apply this process of elimination in making the answer choices? We'll try to understand. Look at the first question which is available on the screen. Basic common sense question. Don't think much, common sense based question. I'm able to see some responses also. Nice, very good. Option C, answer is 1, very good. So I already told you this point, moving forward with the next question. But anyways, what is a reminder when 9 raised to the power of 99 is divided by 8? So 9 power 99, we are dividing with 8. They are expecting us to find out what is the remainder here. What is the remainder here? 9 raised to the power of 99 is divided by 8. They are expecting us to find out what is the remainder here. So I'm just applying. I don't know how to solve the question. I told you how to apply the common sense in solving the question. I don't know how to solve the question, but I can definitely say they are expecting us to find out the remainder when we divide with 8. So I'm trying to understand a point here. I'm trying to understand a point here. So what is the point which I want to tell you is, here they are expecting us to find out the remainder. They are expecting us to find out the remainder. They are expecting us to find out the remainder. So how can we find out the remainder, or what is the concept of remainder once you understand? So the question is basically, what is the remainder when we divide 9 power 99? When we divide 9 power 99, 9 raised to the power of 99. 9 raised to the power of 99 is divided by 8. So I'm just trying to understand a point here. What is the point which I want to tell you, or what is the point which I want to convey here is, whenever we are trying to find out the remainder, so how can we get the remainder is, so if you want to find out the remainder of any particular thing, 9 power 99 by 8 is the question. Not only 8, any other number is there. If you want to find out the remainder here, you are dividing with 8. So remember one simple point. Any number, if you are dividing with k, you will always get the reminders which are lies between 0 to k minus 1. Or in other simple words, remainder will be always less than k. That means, for example, if I have any number as like this, let's assume that I have these numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm dividing with 4. What are the reminders? 5 by 4, remainder 1. 6 by 4, what is a reminder? 6 by 4, remainder 2. 7 by 4, what is a reminder? Reminder will be 3. 8 by 4, what is a reminder? Reminder will be 0. 9 by 4, what is a reminder? Reminder will be 1. So I understand a point. You take any number, if you are dividing with 4, you will get reminder 1, 2, 3, 0. Nothing else. So you will always get the reminders which are less than your dividend. That is the point. So any number, if you are dividing with k, you will always get the reminders as less than k lies between 0 to k minus 1. So some number is divided with 8. What is the remainder is a question. Some number is divided with 8. What is the remainder is a question. So how can I get the remainder? I'm just trying to use one simple point. Whatever the remainder which I'm going to get, I'll get a remainder which is less than 8. Remainder cannot be 8 or remainder cannot be more than 8. Directly I can mark the answer choice as going to be option C. That is going to be 1. So most of the students has already given the correct response for it. This is common sense. I'm not applying anything here. I'm just trying to apply a common sense knowledge which I have learned in the school standard. Can you apply the similar kind of common sense here, and can you tell me what is the answer choice which is available on the screen? So question which is available given in TCS NQT test. Kundan Kumar, yeah, tell me, please tell me any students. Some students are saying B, okay. B, okay, fine. So some students are saying it as B. You can just observe the numbers 532 is a number is divided successively by 532. We'll get a reminders as 0 to 1 in that order. What will be the reminders when the same number is successfully divided by 2, 3, 5 in the same order? So what I understand is there is a number. I don't know about this number. When we divide this number with 532, we are getting these reminders. The same number when we divide with 2, and next when we divide with 3, and next when we divide with 5, what are the reminders? The first reminder will be any number if you are dividing with 2, what are the possible reminders, my dear student? Reminder, if you are dividing with 2, you will get the reminders which are less than 2. Definitely, you will get the reminders which are less than 2. Nothing else is possible. So the same point I'm using here, So I'll get a reminder as 0 as 1, 0 or 1, nothing else is possible. Is reminder 4 is possible? Definitely no. So option A and D are eliminated. Is reminder 2 is possible? No, because you are dividing with 2. Answer definitely B. And most of the students has already given the correct answer choice. This is a common sense approach. Can you apply the same common sense approach and tell me the answer now? So what is the least 4-digit number when we divide with 5, 6, 7, 8 gives a reminder as 3 but divisible by 9? So what is the least number when we divide by 9? What is the number which is divisible by 9 first of all? What is the number which is divisible by 9? So there are 4 numbers are available. So when the number is said to be divisible by 9, if the sum of the digits are divisible by 9 or a digital sum is divisible by 9. Check out which of the following is divisible by 9 first of all. Check out which of the following is divisible by 9. You can check the digital sum of the numbers. Digital sum is going to be 10 plus 3 plus 4, 14. Not possible. What is the digital sum here? The digital sum is going to be 16. Not possible. What is the digital sum here? Digital sum is going to be 18. It's possible. What is the digital sum here? 20. Not possible. Because the number should be divisible by 9. These are all not possible. Definitely answer choice is option C. Definitely answer choice must be option C. That's how we can proceed with the solution. That's how we can solve with the. Look at the next question which is available on the screen. Can you tell me what is the answer choice for the question? So a number is divisible by 9 gives a remainder of 9. So please observe the question carefully. A number when it divided by 10 gives 9 as a remainder. When we divided by 9, 8 as a remainder. Question looking like lengthy, but you can easily solve. When we divided by 9, remainder is going to be, when we divided by 10, remainder is 8. So how can we use this point first of all? When we divided by 10, remainder is going to be 9. Any number, if you divide by 10, what will be the remainder? You can just observe. I'm asking a very simple question for you. If I divide 12 by 10, what is a remainder, my dear? Remainder is 2. If I divide 15 by 10, what is a remainder I'm going to get? Remainder will be 15 by 10. Remainder is going to be 5. Similarly, if I divide 21 by 10, what is a remainder? Remainder will be 2. Remainder will be 1. Similarly, if I divide any number, let's assume that I am dividing 50 or 159 divided by 10. What is the remainder I am going to get? 9. So the point which I understood from this, the point which I have understood from this is going to be, whenever we are trying to find out the remainder, if you are dividing with 10 and finding the remainder, means indirectly you are trying to find out what is the unit digit of it. Any number, if you are divided by 10 and remainder is going to be so and so, that remainder itself will indicate a unit digit. As per this data, a number when we divide by 10, the remainder is 9, he said. That means that number should have a last digit or unit digit should be 9. It should end with 9. Eliminate these two options blindly. These two are possible. And when we divide with 9, you will get 8 as a remainder. When we divide with 9, you will get 8 as a remainder. How can we use this point now? When we divide with 9, you will get 8 as a remainder. So I'm just using a manual checking here. I'm just using a manual checking here. So manual checking means if I divide 839 with 9, what 839 with 9, what is the remainder? Can we check out? Is it matching? No, definitely not. Because you can just observe digital sum, or otherwise you can solve 9 nines are 81. We left with 29, 9 threes are 27. We are getting 2 remainder. This is not the answer. F2 is the answer. So question looking like lengthy, but you can easily make the answer. Look at the next question, which is available on the screen.
maximum అయితే 30.
Sure. Chestam. What is the answer? A can do a work in 20 days of time. B can do the same work in 30 days of time. If A and B are working together, how many days it will take is the question. Is the question, right? So I'm just trying to understand a basic common sense point here. Let's assume that you are the only person working. You can do a work in 10 days. Let's assume that apart from you, you took the help of your friend. Then will you take the same 10 days or less than 10 days or more than 10 days? Same 10 days or less than 10 days or more than 10 days? Tell me when you take the help of your friend. Very simple question. We'll anyways try to answer the question. What is the answer for the question which I have asked here? Definitely, yes, good responses from the students. Definitely, it will take less than 10 days of time. It will take less than 10 days of time. Why? Because we very well understood. So when more manpower is working, then obviously time taken will be less. Time taken will be less. When more manpower is working, then the time taken will be less. It won't be more. It will be less. Time taken will be less. So you can use that point in solving the question. When more manpower is working, time taken will be less. So that means basic common sense point is when the manpower is increases, the time of consumption or rate of consumption in solving the work or finishing the work will be less. Finishing the work will be less. That is a point you can keep it in mind. I hope you are able to get that point. So now you can observe A alone is taking 20 days of time. A alone, only one person. B alone can individually take 30 days of time in finishing that work. Now A is taking the support of B, then how much time is required? You can just observe A alone itself is taking 20 days. So if he is taking the support of B, if he is taking the support of B, then it is taking how much time? So I can definitely, by using common sense, I can say if A is alone is taking 20 days, if he is taking the support of B, he will take less than 20 days of time in finishing the work. Less than 20 days of time in finishing the work. That's only the one point which I can directly say. So the same point I'm using, they will definitely take less than 20 days. 25 days not possible. That 35 days, 24 days not possible. You can mark the answer as going to be 12 days, which is available. Common sense. Look at the next question. Can you please tell me the answer now? What is the answer choice for the question? Use common sense. You no need to do anything. Use common sense. No need to do anything. We can just say one thing. 20 men are able to do a work in 30 days. Similar point, 25 men will do it in how many days? Same work, 25 men will do it in how many days? That's a question, right? So what I'm trying to use, or what is the point which I want to tell you here is 25 men can do it in how many days? That's a question. So I can simply say one point. I can simply say one point. More manpower is working. Manpower and time taken are inversely proportional. Manpower and time taken are inversely proportional. When the more manpower is working, then the time taken will be less. More manpower is working, then the time taken will be less. Time taken will be less. So 20 men are working initially, 25 men. Manpower is increases, then the time taken will be decreases. They will take less than 30 days. Less than 30 days means 35 days, 40 days, for 36 days are not possible. Mark your answer as 24. Mark your answer as 24. I hope you are able to understand the point. Look at the next question, which is available on the screen. Question is given from the percentages. You can observe the question carefully. 20,000 rupees is given as a loan for the period of 3 years with the interest rates of 5%, 7%, 9% for the first, second, third years respectively. What is the total amount need to be paid at the end? What is the total amount need to be paid at the end? That's a question. I know that you are not comfortable with all these chapters. I am not projecting any questions which are formula based. I am projecting the questions which are common sense based. Please understand that. Don't be in a feeling that I don't know this chapter, that's why I joined in this aptitude test. Again, he is giving random questions and asking us the questions. So the main agenda of these questions is making you to think, not to solve. Understand that point. If you can able to think, obviously you can get it. Basic common sense point, right? There is nothing to do here. So what is a basic common sense point which I can use in solving this question? So you can just understand a simple point here. You can just understand a simple point here. 2,000 if you take as a loan, you are giving for the interest for the first and second and the third years. For the first and second and third years, what is the total amount that need to be paid? What is the total amount that need to be paid? Definitely, no matter, I don't know how to solve the question. If you deposit some amount in the bank is giving the interest rate. Finally, you will receive more money or less money. You will receive more money or less money. If interest, what is meant by interest, my dear? More money or less money? What is meant by interest? Interest is nothing but why people will do is interest business to earn the money. Interest is nothing but some extra money. So 20,000 you deposited in the bank or given as a loan for a period of 3 years, 5%, 7%, and 9%. So after 3 years of time, what is the amount you are going to be paid? So you can just pay more than 20,000. That's a one point which is very clear. You will pay more than 20,000 or less than 20,000. More than 20,000. So what is the common sense? You can eliminate option C. You can eliminate option C. Answer can be any one of this, and to get the exact answer, 5 plus 7 plus 9. What is the sum of this? 5 plus 7 plus 9, it is 12 plus 9, 21. 21 percentage of this number will give you your answer. 21 into 2, 42. 21 into 2, it is going to give 4,200. 20,000 plus 4,200 will give you your final answer as 24,200. 24,200. Look at the next question which is available on the screen. So again, a different question. A can consisting of two liquids, mixture of two liquids, A comma B, in the ratio of 7 is to 5. As per the data, they just mentioned that 9 liters of mixture is withdrawn and they just replaced it with liquid B. They just replaced with liquid B. So now the ratio becomes 7 is to 9. After replacing with liquid B, ratio becomes 7 is to 9. Then what was the initial quantity of liquid A in the can? What was the initial quantity of liquid A in the can? So liquid A is going to be 7 parts. That means answer must be 7 multiplier. 7 multiplier. Eliminate these options. Mark the answer as option B. Eliminate these answers. Mark the answer as option B. Are you clear? I'm just using what is the initial quantity of liquid A in the can. Look at this question. Tell me the answer for this question. There are three numbers ABC. They are in the ratio of 3 is to 4 is to 1. Sum of their squares is 2 is to 3 is 234. What is the B value? You can apply the same logic, my dear students. 3 is to 4 is to 1 is the ratio of ABC. They are asking the B value. I can say one thing, B value must be 4 multiplier. Which of the following are 4 multipliers? 3 and 9 never comes in 4 table. Answer can be either this or this. If answer is this, then 4 becomes 4, 3 becomes 3, 1 becomes 1. Sum of their squares, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 1 square is 1. What is sum of these numbers? It is going to be somewhere like 26. Is it equal to 234? No, that means that is not a correct answer. Answer must be option A, 12. Answer must be option A, 12. Like that, you can able to see the question. So thank you so much, my dear students. We'll continue the session in the next class. Topic wise, we'll start from Monday. You can make, meanwhile, you can make the payments. So payment details are projected.